back, everyone. Out here today at Colonial Heritage again to finish up the back nine. Got a par 4 here, pretty much straight over that bunker. Bunker carries about 260, so just need to get one up there, get one in play, give ourselves a shot into the green. Nothing too tricky about this hole. Kind of blocked ourselves out here. A little push fade off the tee. Not too bad of a shot, but over here in the rough, it's pretty normal lie out of the rough. Nothing too crazy, but we got this tree here in front of us. The green's actually on the left side of the tree right there. So pin's a little bit in the back. Can't really see it from here, obviously, but given the uphill lie, kind of the downhill, I've got a 7 here from about 175. Should take a few yards off with the rough, and we'll see kind of how it comes out, but hopefully get a little bit of a draw, get this up quick enough to get over the tree, really just give ourselves a chance to get on. All right, we actually caught that a little clean, went over the back of the green, so not our best. All right, that was pretty good. Had about 25 yards there. Flew it a little bit. About a 3-footer though. See if we can knock it in, save par. Great par save from back there. All right, here on 11, got another par 4. Little uphill to the right over there. Kind of a grouping of bunkers over here on the right. About 280 out, so a pretty decent carry to get over that, but kind of have to given the length of the hole. So the aim's really up this left side here. Need to have a good angle in, give yourself a chance. So let's see what we can do with this one. It's gonna be a tricky shot. Might have blocked ourselves out left. All right, like I said, pulled it a little bit over here in the rough on the left, which not ideal, but pin's at the front, pretty elevated green, so we got about 145 to the pin. Gonna play it like it's 150, 155. Try and hold a little 9-iron up there. Really don't want to miss right because there's a huge ridge on the right. So just kind of understanding that stuff. There's room short, a little bit of room long, so really just need to get up there and give ourselves a chance to either 2-putt or at least chip up and get down. All right, I hit that way off the toe. Just, not good, but given the uphill lie, it's gonna happen sometimes. So we're in play, got probably 40 yards in. Got about between 40 and 45 yards left. Like I said in the last little segment there, pin's in the front right, so not too much room to get on. So I've got a 60 here, gonna try and hit a nice little half 60. Carried about 35 to 38, and then just let it trickle down. Aim here, kind of right at the pin. you know, if we get up and close, that's really all we can ask for. So just need to kind of give ourselves a chance to get up and down. So yeah, that was pretty good. Left about 3 feet again for par save, so need to knock it in. It's a great up and down, if I do say so myself. We're here on the par 4 12th. This is probably the biggest risk reward hole on the course. Short par 4, it's about 311, I think is what they call it. 311, pins in the middle today, so probably gonna play about that. But there's really no room to miss. If you miss left, you're in the woods or in this giant bunker. And if you miss right, you're in someone's backyard. But if you can keep the ball in play, find the grass, it's pretty much a guaranteed birdie. So, I mean, like I said, risk reward. Gonna let driver eat here. See if we can get up there close and hopefully give ourselves a chance to score a little bit here. Yeah, that was dead straight, so I don't know if we're on or if we're a little bit short, but that's kind of the risk reward you got to take sometimes. Big risk reward. We're about 15 yards away here. Got a nice little chip off the short grass. Really big opportunity to capitalize on something here. Just kind of, you know, get the mental game right. 15 yards, you know, I've got a 55. Especially in this kind of situation, you need to try and get it close, give yourself a chance, but you also can't let it slip away too much. So really just want to give yourself a chance here. Gonna try and hit a chip about, you know, 8 to 10 yards up here, then let it trickle down towards the hole. Should move right to left. So just, you know, gonna try and land it probably a yard, probably like 1.5 feet out right, and see if it'll trickle down. All right, so that was not as good as I was hoping it would be. Didn't quite get as much grass on it, and I think I'm gonna have a little downhill left to righter, so not as ideal as I was hoping for, but let's knock it in. Not as good of a shot as I would have hoped. About 7 feet left here. Slightly downhill, and you know, for the distance, a decent amount of left to right, so this one's gonna test me a little bit on the short range scale, but let's knock it in for a bird. Well, missed opportunity there. Back nine's interesting because it starts with 4 straight par 4s. Certainly all a little different. Last one, obviously, we saw definitely a little different. This one, you actually can't really go driver here. You go driver and go straight at the 150, you'll probably go OB. So I'm going to take a little less than that, take 3 wood, hopefully land right up around that 150 and leave ourselves a nice little shot in. We'll see when we get up there, but it's important to keep this shot on the short grass because you really need a nice angle into the green here. It's tricky, long, narrow green, so just going to try and keep a 3 wood in play, try and get ourselves up in the fairway. does run over there a little bit. I guess I thinned that one. We'll have to check it out. All right, you can't even see the ball here. Sitting down in the rough. I'm in a little hole here. Hole's right there though. Really well guarded by that tree on the right. Can't go long, can't go long left, can't go right obviously with all that stuff. Can't go short. Only miss is like really, really short left. So I'm gonna take a pitching wedge here from about 135. Again, out of the rough, so this one's a little bit trickier because it's sitting down. But I think if I land this like right on the front left there, there's a little hill, so it should slope and start going back left. So that's the shot shape, and that's the goal I'm looking for. So let's see if we can execute that. All right, that was really, really fucking good. Just gonna, pat myself on the back for that one. About 21 feet just by walking it off. That's my thing. Each step's about 3 feet. It's gonna be right to left and then start coming back a little bit left to right at the end. So just gonna try and aim it out 3 inches or so out right, have it come back, and then hopefully go back a little left to right at the end. All right, tap in par. Got a par 3 here. Pretty decent forced carry. As you can see, the green's elevated a little bit, but it's actually on the same level as that we're on right now. Can't go short. Definitely can't go short. A little bit of room long. Really just kind of want to be on. We're about 180, so gonna hit a 7. Should be decently right distance. Again, just kind of need to give yourself a chance. Distance-wise, if you go left or right, you should be all right, but just really can't be short here. Well, like I was saying, that's exactly what we didn't want to do, is go short. We're gonna have a nice 20-foot uphill wedge, so should be fun. All right, as I was saying, really don't want to be short. Only about 15 yards short, but short-sided ourselves and on this giant upslope. So here, just need to get it up and on. I think I've probably said it in a previous video, but it's just like, if you get on, the likelihood of 2-putting is way higher than you chipping and 1-putting. So for me, it's like, if I can get up and down, awesome. But really, I just need to give myself a chance to get out of here with bogey and nothing higher. So just gonna take a 60-degree here. Tough little shot too, because it's a little, it's pretty thick grass, but I'm actually on a really, really dry part. So just gonna probably dig this in, and hopefully it pops up and goes about, 10 yards and get on. All right, that was about as good as I'm gonna do. Let's check it out. All right, so about a 5-footer here. Can't ask for much more out of that lie. Gave ourselves a chance. So at the very least, you're getting out of here with bogey. 5-footer, so let's see what we can do here. That's a solid up and down right there. All right, another par 5, another opportunity to, score a little bit here. This is a tricky one. It's pretty big uphill. Pretty slight dog leg left, but nothing crazy. I don't know if you can see the 150 marker out there, but big landing area. Really just can't go far left. There's woods over there, but just kind of let it rip and hopefully give yourself a shot to get up close. You're really not going to get home in 2 here. It's too long of a hole, but who knows? Let's see. All right, we'll have to search for that one. All right, we got quite a lucky bounce off of this tree behind you here. Pretty good lie. Sitting on the short stuff. About 300 yards away, so definitely not going to get home in 2 here. But that bunker up there is about 230. So really just want to give this a ride, get it up there, give ourselves a nice little wedge in, keeping the ball in play. Dagger, we're in that bunker. All right, got a little lucky here. Shout out to the rough. Kept me out of the bunker. Got about 80 yards in, so I'm gonna hit a nice little 3/4 55-degree wedge. Again, just kind of need to give yourself a chance. It's par 5, so this is the 3rd shot. Don't want to put yourself in a bad position, really. Pin's in the middle, so got a little room to work with. If we get it on, roll it back. Green's a little soft though, so probably not going to happen, but want to be short so that we got that uphill putt. Those are kind of the things that you got to think about as you get closer to the green, where you want to actually be on the green. So ideally an uphill putt would be great, which is short on this one. So let's try and put this wedge close. All right, just a little short left. Decent shot. As you saw, took a chunk from my practice swing. Don't want to do that, but if you do, definitely fill it back in, and definitely fill in your actual divots. Great bird right there. Great bird. All right, I think this is the toughest hole on the back. It's a really fun one though. It's actually someone who lives over here. He's got 2 little, I think Scottish Terriers. I don't know if you can see them, but they're play fighting over there in the backyard. Also a ton of wildlife. Deer just ran across my face. Beaver was out here. So you never know what you're gonna see, especially in the spring, summer, and fall. Really nice, really nice just for nature and wildlife. Back to the hole. Got a par 4 here. Force carry about 270, 260. That might be a little bit high, maybe 250. Pretty wide fairway though, but you really can't miss. If you miss, lost ball, lost stroke, really hard hole. Next hole or next shot, you'll see there's a forced carry with a gully up to the green. So really need this in play, hopefully on the short stuff, to give yourself a line in. So yeah, just try and rip driver and get it out there. All right, that's gonna be a long second shot in, but it's in play. Hit that one pretty well. Went through the fairway. That's right, we're in play. Tricky little shot here. Like I said, there's that forced carry. There's a big gully down there to the elevated green. Can't even see the flag right now. It's tucked over on the left. So in order to get this on, I'm gonna have to play a nice sweeping draw in. That's not gonna be easy to do with this downhill lie. And you actually have to get it on about 10-15 yards, otherwise it's gonna run all the way back down that hill that you see at the front there. So really, need to hit this pretty much right on the button, get it up there. Let's see what we can pull out of the hat here. All right, so didn't get the draw we wanted, but we made it over the gully, so that's the most important thing. Ball's in play. Gonna have a nice little wedge over that bunker there with the pin in the back left. Probably gonna be, I don't know, about 30 yards. So let's see. In play though. All right, so like I said, we got over, which is good, but got about 35 yards left in. Pins in the back left. Need to get over the bunker and let it roll out. Can't go short left, so absolutely can't go short left. Safe play is a little bit further out right, kind of right up the right edge of this bunker. That's probably what I'm going to aim for, and hopefully it runs on back there a little bit. All right, so we caught that a little fat. Again, ball was sitting up, so not great, but we're on. Not our best, but we got a putt. All right, so we got about just over 40 feet left here. Not our best, but this is where speed's super important. Need to give ourselves a chance, obviously, to save par, but more importantly, to save bogey. So really just need to have a nice putt here. It's a tough one. Got a par 3 here, relatively short. Tricky little one though, because green's super narrow, 2 tiers. Really can't miss it all left to right. So got a 9-iron, about 145. So we'll see if we can put this on and get ourselves close. All right, we're on. We got a 12-footer here, left to right, pretty solid left to right too, given the hill. So really need to get the speed right in order for this to die into the hole. Yeah, that's really all there is. It's all right. Par. All right, 18. Beautiful course, beautiful track, beautiful finishing hole. Sure, call me a little biased. This is, kind of my quasi home course, but I think for the Williamsburg courses, this one gets underplayed a little bit. It's fun, it's long, which I think a lot of people don't get at some of the other ones. I mean, it's challenging, those last 2 holes with this one, finishing 3 are real tough. So, not really an easy hole to be found. So, I don't know, give it a try if you're down in the Williamsburg area. But, yeah, 18 here, par 5. There's the top top of the building back there, that's kind of the aiming point. Fairway goes kind of around to the right. Again, like I said, par 5, so really just need to get a ball up and play in the fairway up there. Give ourselves a chance to get a ball in, so let's let one rip again. All right, pushed it a little right, but should have a shot. All right, down the rough, got about 250 in. Gonna take a 3-wood, be a little bit aggressive, see if we can go right at it. Out of the rough, it's sitting up a little bit, so decent chance to catch it clean. Obviously can't miss left with the water there, but yeah, let's give it a go. All right, that was right on line, but I couldn't see it come down, so we'll have to check it out. I wish we could have had that one. Solid though. 37. Can't complain with that. Couple missed opportunities. Really only one bad hole with that double. 3 putt, the only one on the back. So, it's the way it goes. It's the game of golf. I just need to convert a few more putts. Give myself a few closer chances at birdie. And, the game's right there. So thanks for watching, the second episode. Again, if you're in the Williamsburg area, come check it out, Colonial Heritage. But yeah, thanks for watching.